What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today we are going to be taking a look at the 2000 MacFarlane Toys Movie Maniacs Series 3, the Thing Blair Monster. Now, he also has another one with the Norris spider figure as well, but I don't have that one. I wish I did, but he's pretty expensive, so I'm hoping that maybe NECA will come out with one. That would be awesome. But I'm really happy to have this Blair Monster. I did pick this up at a movie trade company years ago. Oh, I want to say about like 2016, 2015, probably. I don't even remember. Somewhere along that lines. Maybe it was like 2017. Who knows? But I've had it for a while, so it's time to go ahead and break this thing out into packaging and get it on display. So, anyways, let's go ahead and do that. We'll just go ahead and take it out of its packaging, take a look at the card back, and take a look at the figure. Alright then, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here is the clam shell cover. Not as vibrant as the Leatherface one when it had all the blood splatter and everything. But, you know, it is a clamshell cover. So then it just has the movie poster right there. So that's pretty cool. And so here is the actual clamshell with this thing. So shouldn't take too much to open this thing up. So looks like it's only got one twist tie. So we'll just do that fairly quicker. The Leatherface one that I reviewed didn't have twist ties. It all had just like a couple pieces of tape that was it taped over the accessories. But other than that, it was fairly easy to pop out, just like that. So, well, that's a beautiful Staction figure. And of course, then here is the movie poster. So let's go ahead and take a second to get this opened out real quick. Alright, so we got everything taken out of its packaging. So, very awesome. I really like that a lot. Alright, so let's go ahead and move these two things aside and take a closer look at the insert, the card back. There is an insert though, by the way. So here is the card back. Not a whole lot to it. It just says MacFarlane Toys up there. And then there is the Blair Monster right there. And then the Thing feature film figures. And that there says Movie Maniacs 3. And then on the back of it, here's all the properties that they had at the time. And so we got Ezra Scissorhands. I wouldn't mind getting that one. I do know I do need this, the Norris creature. I want that Kong. Pretty much I want almost, if not all of these Movie Maniac figures. Especially the Fly. I need to have him as well. So there's some of the properties they had at the time. Edward Scissorhands, Army of Darkness, Escape from L.A., The Fly, Shaft, Thing, King Kong, Halloween, and A Nightmare on Elm Street. And then here's some other stuff that he had at the time. Spawn Classic Series 17, Alice Cooper, Austin Powers, Kiss Alive. So, very cool stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that aside. I always keep my card backs. So, I love my card backs. So, here is the insert that I was talking about. Toys, movies, TV, animation, music videos, comic books, and sports. Spawn.com. So, this pretty much, at the time when this figure was released, here's all the stuff that, other properties that, that they had. Don't know if all this stuff came out, but pretty much most of it did. So then on the inside of this insert, oh yeah, it says log in CR100 plus figures that will be available this year, which is talking about like around 2000, I think. So, a lot of stuff. And like I said, I think he made most of the stuff. I don't know if all of it made through, but most of it did. But anyway, so here is the Move Maniacs 3 instructions. So pretty much just gives you instructions on how to attach certain things for Ash, Edward Scissorhands, the Fly, Shaft, Snake Plissken, the Thing, and yeah, pretty much it. So yeah, really need this one. So anyways, so that was the little insert that we got with that. And we'll go ahead and take a look at this. Pretty much the same thing like we did for the Leatherface. Pretty much the same, exact same base for the poster. Got the Thing poster right there. So as usual, you know, it's got the nice wash to it and everything. So that's what makes it really stand out. It does take up a lot of space. So this is a lot of look at hollow at the bottom too as well. So this does take up a lot of room, but I can see why people would want to display this along with their other figures too as well. You know, this can go great with anything, like all your other Thing figures, you know, stuff like that. So any of these movie posters like this will go great with any other, like the NECA stuff, you know. Right there. And then we'll just go ahead and move that out of the way. And here is the Blair Monster figure. So very awesome. Love the detail. I mean, this essentially is like I said, it's like a statue or a action figure. So very limited articulation. So love the detail and the wash and the paint that they gave this thing, especially with the dog right there. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. So got the dog right there coming out of his chest, and then you got Blair right there is his face, and then you got another creature just coming out. It's like, if you look at it like this, that creature right there has got the eyes right there, and then there's its teeth. So wild stuff. I do like the detail there on the face, the flesh tone right there, the mouth open, the eyes looking up right there, and then over here another part of its body. So I do believe this can articulate right here, and then the hand right there articulates. I don't think, well, I guess it does. So this part right here articulates. I don't want to move it too much because it looks like it's very fragile right there. So I do know that it's got a hinge right here at the elbow. It's got the hinge at the wrist. And then it's got the, I want to say this moves, but I'm afraid to put any pressure because of the way that I could tell it's where that's cut. So it probably could articulate. I don't know. I haven't really seen any reviews on this, so I couldn't really tell you if it does or not. So this is my first time holding this figure and moving it around. So, but I would think that that moves up and down. But I'm afraid to move it, and so that the head articulates too as well. So I wish I could move this down, but I don't want to force it. I'm afraid to do it. But anyways, we'll leave it as is. I do like the fact that it's got the creature's head right here with the dog feature right there. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice touch right there. So here's the back of the figure at the back. Stuff coming out of his legs right there, and there's the actual leg here. I do like, there's the base right there to support it. So wild stuff right here. And it's got the texture in here, the arm. Like I said, the dog coming out of it like that. So that's really cool. But I do like the way they have it right there. You could display it like that. Yeah. I would like to move that a little bit, but I don't want to. I could tell it's kind of fragile. Especially here in this arm right there. I could tell that moving around too much, it'll snap off. So, but that's cool that get a hand here at the hand right here on this one. So this is one that's probably like the safest one. You could probably move around a lot. Well, not a lot, but for a figure this old, that joint is like probably the only good joint right there that you can move if you want to. And then the little gap right there at the hand, I'm pretty sure that if you bump into it or if you whatever, it'll pop off or snap off. So that's the risk that you run with when you get these older figures like this. So, but like I said, it's got a lot of good detail right there, especially there at the hand with the finger, with the claws right there. Same thing here. Got the wash right there for the claws, and you got the regular human hand right there. So it's being transformed. So this right here, this is probably my favorite piece, is a part of this piece here, the head. You know, that's really cool. I really do like that. They went into great depth and detail to do that, you know, to make it stand out. So that's pretty wild stuff. I know I probably said that like a dozen times already, but it is some wild stuff though. You know, MacFarlane outdid themselves when they did this figure. So I'm pretty sure NECA will probably put their version out as well. You know, I'm already going to pick that one up as well. But it's always nice to have the original stuff. You know, we didn't get a whole lot of Thing figures back in the day. It's just like these two, this and the Norris figure. And I think Soda Toys at the time, they did a little Dio thing with McCready and the dog thing, you know, in the cage. So it was like a little Dio that they did. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not a whole lot to go over. It's just one big solid figure with a limited articulation as usual. But great sculpt and paint and wash that they did throughout this whole thing. Like I said, the head part is probably my favorite part of the whole thing in this dog. So I think that's really cool and everything. So, but overall, it's a great looking figure, great display piece. So I'm happy to have it in the collection. And let me know what you think in the comments down below. And do you have this? Are you looking to get it? If you do, it's not cheap, not expensive, but it's up there. But yeah, words to wisdom: buy what you love and not what you like. Because if you buy what you like, you always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.